Hi guys! Welcome back to my vlog. I'm Za and this is Za Canada channel. And today we have a new episode and maraming tao ang hindi nakakaalam nito na according to the latest numbers of IRCC, there are only 33% fewer people have filed an asylum claim. Ibig sabihin 33% fewer yung nag-file ng asylum compared to last year. And not just that, application have dropped by 56% because of the increased scrutiny. So kung immigrant ka, applicant, or may kakilala kang going through this process, then this vlog is for you. So wag aalis, panoorin hanggang dulo. 33% drop, may mga factors kung bakit nagkaganyan. So the first factor is rising global restrictions. The next one is the fear of being denied. May mga mahihigpit na interviews. Mas maraming checks bago ka pa makapag-submit. And you know what? A lot of people now second guessing kung worth it pa ba. So imaginein mo yung ibang tao na they traveled so far only to feel uncertain kapag dumating na. And the next thing that I've mentioned is the 56% decline from scrutiny. So meaning, ito yung mas mabigat. So 56% drop sa application dahil sa increased scrutiny. Dun sa bawat isang application, tinitingnan nilang mabuti kung ano ang mali o kung dapat bang i-approve o hindi. Bago sila makapag-file ng full claim, marami nang humihinto. So bakit? Mas mahigpit na background checks, lengthier interviews, more documentation required, and fear of being flagged or denied. So I've talked to so many people going through about this. Yung iba hindi na tumutuloy. Yung iba nga nagwo-worry kasi baka hindi na sila pumasa. So what does this mean sa mga immigrant? It means na mas competitive na yung mga approval, mas stressful yung mga process, and most importantly, many are being discouraged or many are discouraged from even trying. Pero ito yung gusto kong sabihin. Hindi ibig sabihin na imposible, hindi ibig sabihin na wala na ring pag-asa. So sa lahat ng mga tao na going through this process, you just have to remember this, that your story matters, your journey matters, at kahit anong pang lumabas, you deserve clarity, guidance, and support. Okay? So if you're planning to apply, be prepared, double check all the documents, consult to an immigration consultant if possible, strengthen your narrative, and understand the system. Knowledge is power. Sabi nga ni Kuya Kim, di ba? So the 33% drop, the 56% decline, these are not just numbers. They reflect fears, struggles, and decisions made by real people. Pero hindi ka nag-iisa. Marami community members dito sa group na going through the same. You just have to reach out. You just have to ask them what is the right thing to do, and if it's really the end of the line, then use this opportunity or use this particular challenge as a learning experience. Ano ba yung natutunan mo dun sa mga bagay na nangyayari sa'yo? Ano ba yung mga dapat i-correct? Ano ba yung dapat gawin next time para hindi na mangyari ulit? Okay? And if you find this helpful, comment your thoughts. Ano nga ba ang tingin nyo dyan sa mga taong nagpa-file ng mga asylum claims? Do they have the right to do that? Or ano ba yung mga dapat gawin ng gobyerno in order for them to make this thing right at para maging humanitarian as much as possible. Okay? So yun na nga, Share this video para dun sa mga taong hindi nakakaalam nito. And if you want more updates, don't forget to like and subscribe in this channel. And again, I'm encouraging everybody or each one of you to share your thoughts, your stories, anything related in this channel. Nandiyan lumalakad yung email address ko dyan sa baba. I'd like to hear your thoughts on anything under the sun, what's going on sa mga Pilipino sa Canada, sa mga OFW, sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo. Just ask me and I'll try to answer your questions as best that I can. Or, tama ba yun? Okay. Alright. So, thank you so much for watching. At laging tatandaan, hindi kailangang maraming pera. Basta may peace of mind. Till next time. Bye-bye.